Okay, hello dear friends, good evening. Such a beautiful, beautiful and quiet evening. So let me give it a try again so you can hear the water sound. And I am wearing a face mask. I think maybe I should increase my volume, but I make sure that my lavalier is not touching anything. And let's give it a try. I turn the camera to the other direction. Hello dear friends, good evening. Such a beautiful, beautiful evening. It's such a quiet little park. And so today, as I have said, I just look for some new and interesting places, and I bump into this place. It's called Carmelite Monastery, and I went there. It was closed, and then this area is the central business area. And for me, it is quite surprised. I am quite surprised. And there is almost nothing. No big shop, no shopping center, but a couple of these delicate coffee shop, delicate stores. And it reminds me, ooh, this is post office. Look at it. Post office. Why post office is always occupying some of the most beautiful place. Look at it. I should send my letters here. This looks so elegant. Wow. Post office. Look at it. And so recently I am discovering new places, interesting places, and just let's see if this is a 24 hours place. Oh, this is not 24 hours place, but it's such a beautiful post office. Maybe I should do some tour of the post office. I remember there was one post office that is in Palo Alto, very beautiful, and this kind of ancient or classic style architect. Not too big, almost the same size as this one. And also, I remember there was another time I was in Redwood City, also a little post office, elegant and beautiful like this. So this place I have passed by quite some times, but recently my workplace is not here, and there is no reason for me to come here, so I didn't come here very often. Oh, this is so much like in Palo Alto. They have a mail drop there in the middle of the road also. So how interesting. And that is University Plaza. In front of us, some restaurants, and one of the outdoor food is opening. This area is so quiet. And I remember I passed by many times, and I have been here one particular time. That's when my son need to do his passport. And there was a particular country that needs passport to to be taken and to be signed. And the photographer's name, we need to search the photographer's name and find the right person and take a picture. There are a couple of choices, not too many, but not the only one. So we decided to come here, and I came here, I remember, and we took picture. My son was so a little boy. I think he was just born for the passport picture. So we took a picture, and I took him play around here. And every time I cook some baby food, not really baby food, is the food that does not have a lot of strong flavor. Maybe some meat, maybe some potato, maybe some pasta. And when I finish, I blend it. Oh, this is old Santa Clara downtown. And then I blend it and put into a little baby food pot and bring it here. So that time I knew this is the center area, but that is so beautiful, don't you think so, this place? It's so elegant and Spanish style, the old style, old downtown area. Let me go to look for that, oh, that must be that University Plaza. And so beautiful downtown area. So let's go look for that particular place. And I passed here quite some times, many times I think. And that was when I first arrived America. We are in Santa Clara County, and we were in Santa Clara County, but we did not come here. We were in a more industrial or techy area, and you do not want to listen to me, do you? You do, but I kind of forget what I'm talking about. And so when I got my visa, working visa or green card, or anyway, when I am allowed to work, the first thing I started to start my own business, and one of it is teaching a job on community school to be a teacher. And I got one friend told me, one teacher, I think her name is Linda, I still remember her, and she said, you can just start to teach in other places. She got me started. So I visited all the surrounding school district, adult community school district, Santa Clara Community District, Mountain View, Los Altos, and a little bit Los Altos, and Palo Alto, and Redwood City, and I went to all of these places. And I also got an offer in teaching cooking class, painting class, ceramic painting class in Santa Clara County. And it is the school district office was in this area in Benton Streets, so I pass by here often. That's why I know this place, but not this downtown shopping area. So I have been here. A little bit of my connection of this place. Let's see if there is this photography shop, a photographer shop, a photographer office. It's kind of a small office in the middle of nowhere. Exclamation point, home food, not this one. Let me look for it. It's kind of something like it. And my boy was just a little baby. He could not even, he had hard time to open up his eyes. Oh, anyway, we took the picture. Watch, clock, not this one. Where is that photographer's office? Mio Insigno Pizzeria. Oh, that looks so cute. That little alley. We will not disturb them from enjoying their meal. Let's keep on walking. Sometimes I see this kind of place is not the best, the most efficient use of place, but this is a history. If we lose it, if we use this place to make a big, huge building, we can take much more people living or shops, or we can make much more money in renting. But history, you will not have the same flavor of this the flavor of history, the feel of old time. And I like this place. There was one time my city was about to discuss removing one of an old historical home and restaurant. And people just argue. Some people want to, some developers and some people want to remove it, and so that they can build new buildings. If they make new buildings, they will be able to make a lot of money, office building. And at that time, I just came back from France and came back from China, and I saw the old 3,000 years, 4,000 years history of my place, of China, and France, the monuments. And I was thinking, every place has a history, and my city, our city, may be not that significant as the big cities with thousands of years history, the big civilizations with very long tradition and story. But it does not diminish a teeny tiny little bit of our love, our fondness of that particular place. So no matter how humble, how small, how tiny a place is, if it is history, if it tells a story, if it carries a legacy, something more profound than just surface area and surface value, we should try our very best to preserve it. I'm sorry, I don't know. I cannot hear myself because of the motorcycle sound. So we should preserve it. We should try our very best to preserve history, to preserve anything that we can preserve. It will be lost if we do not do it now. Let's keep these small little things. Ooh. Let's keep these small little things, these insignificant things, always there, and let them live, let them keep on to tell the story of the humble start of every place. Nothing come out of a big, huge achievement. Things come from small, from this teeny tiny little humble start. I love this place. I like it. I cannot find that photographer's shop. Maybe they have moved it kind of hard to keep a living in this area. But that building is newly built. That quite a beautiful building, a little bit too beautiful. And this is the area, and those houses are actually quite, looks like a more traditional or more established house. There was no this kind of huge buildings, but the building was built quite interesting. Anyway, it's a little bit a ghost town feeling. And another thing I am trying to kitchen and libation. What is libation? And another thing I am looking and searching is this kind of old house. The stylish house may not be the most significant. Maybe they look pretty small, pretty humble, but it represents a period of history. It's one particular period. It's one particular style. And now, recently, when I am at home, when I make video, I think a lot of you can hear this construction sound, the air compressor bumping sound, all these sounds. They are making new houses, new buildings. And this kind of building, in my area, there is a new style of building, very modern, and it lost a lot of its traditional allure. My house is still quite a small, humble house. We didn't change. Well, if people make renovation, of course, they want to get more space, right? More spacious place. Look at that building. Look at that house. That looks, maybe that is renovated into an office building already. And look at that building. That is so ugly. I do not like it. Looks like 70s, 60s, 70s. This kind of matchbox. It's quite a not pretty design. But that building looks quite, this looks interesting. This roof looks interesting. And this little church looks interesting. I like to see these kind of interesting buildings. And that commercial area, that looks University Plaza, that looks interesting also. Anyway, I'm coming to the end of it. I love you, I really do. Okay, I hope you can hear me well. I love you. Oh. I love you, I really do. Bye bye, friends. I should make my hair a little bit better, but just came back from swim. Let it be, let it be. Bye bye, friends.